I'm sorry, I had to do it. It's been a lot of years. Me and Tiger are gonna hit the road. So I am planning on using this whole stage because I've had the privilege to be at both dojos, Lowell and Bedford, two schools that Kwanjaa had a dream of building to spread the word of Taekwondo. So I'm not dividing the schools right now. I'm dividing the whole auditorium. We're gonna erupt. So I want everybody on this side. When I say master, you say ons. Master! I! This side too. Master! I! All right, everybody got something. Ready? Master! I! We're here under that name, Tiger Ons Black Belt Academy, UMAC. A lot of other acronyms too. All right, so here we go, guys. So I am very happy because there's a certain individuals that have never seen me do what I do lately. They have never seen me talk the way I talk or act the way I act. When I go home, I just sit down and play video games. I stretch, I work out, I go to the gym, I hang out with Seth, Brandon. So I would like to give a special big hand for my mom and dad right here. How to feel or react. They're going to like what they see. 24 years old. I let them down? No? Okay. Alright, so here we go, guys. So I have to talk about the meaning of black belt. And it starts way back when I was young. I used to watch Power Rangers. When I heard the music hit, and National played that earlier, I was very excited. I wanted to jump out of my pajamas. I was ready to go. Because when I saw them on the screen, the little 2x2, when I saw them, they morphed. They only morphed when they had to. They didn't just come out, oh, bad guy, morph, boom, I'm gonna do something. They didn't. They waited. They tried to do whatever they could without using their powers. They could have just got the Megazord, stomped on the guy, and it was over. No, they didn't. They did not. They chose all alternatives. They worked as a team. They became one. And a few challenges one individual will have to overcome. Sometimes the Blue Ranger, sometimes the Red Ranger. So because of Power Rangers, I got into Taekwondo. When I saw the cool moves, the flashy suits, I needed to be like that. Like Ishidara said, I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to be by example, like Kwanjaa says. At the same time, I was in New York. Tough neighborhood. I was from Brooklyn. My parents, my dad and my mom, or mostly my dad sometimes, I had to take two public transportation buses in the afternoon just to get to the dojo, and then take two way at night. I finished class, I got in the bus, because if I didn't, it's a long walk home. It's not like going down the street. So it was a very different upbringing, you know, I was already disciplined on getting on time, getting on the bus, doing this, and I appreciate that because they made a lot of sacrifices. And for me to see how they worked hard, and they always told me, if you're going to do something, if you're going to do anything, we're going to sign you up for Taekwondo. The same way your parents signed you up, you're going to do it. You're going to make it to the top. Okay? And when it came to Master Richard, after training at different dojos, when it came to Lowell, I had a big chip on my shoulder. I thought I had everything figured out, but I knew how to spar. Had the maniac's kick. I thought I was in good shape. I thought I was everything. I thought, what more can I learn? And Master Richard, as you know, as martial arts knows, it show you the way. And I learned. It wasn't easy, but I learned. And I'm very grateful for that, humbling me. And through my many mistakes, I learned from Master Richard, you know, second chances, third chances, and there's a reason why everyone's here. There's a reason why we're still doing Taekwondo. Many of us wouldn't be where we are today had not been for the assistance from Master Richard Mashon in some way. Not everyone, times like this, financially is tough. Sometimes emotionally it's kind of downing when you can't get something, hard to make it in. So they found a way to bring positive light into us. So the meaning of a black belt, from what I saw growing up on the Master and Master On is, number one, control. Control of yourself and your emotions. When you wear the black belt, you are physically showing as a belt that in any situation that comes your way, you're able to handle it with the right judgment. Don't let the emotions get the better of you. I've been saying this in class the last couple of weeks. Life throws you curveballs. You have to hit it with the right bat. And every color belt, you pick up the wrong bat sometimes. You miss. But then the black belts are there saying, this is the bat. This is the bat. No, it's not. This is the bat. No, it's not. I guess it was the bat. I guess it was the bat. Thank you, sir. And all of a sudden, you start hitting home runs. You start hitting home runs. But not every time, hit the fence. But when you get to being a black belt, you have a lot of bats in your bat boy. You have an arsenal to use. Another thing about being a black belt for me is the fact that even if I took off my belt, I can probably say that I am a black belt because of my actions. And that ties in together with respect, too. Okay? You can't just say something, and wear the belt, and give the orders. You have to live it as well. So if I took off my fourth dan now, if you took off your third dan, you took off your first dan, you took off the belt pants, don't let the pants fall. Just because of the way you are, and who you are, that defines you. So a lot of the black belts here today, don't mistake, you've worked hard. Yes, enjoy it, but you don't want to stop. You don't want to keep training hard. You took the black belt book to the extreme. Now that it's over, the book's not there in front of me, I'm going to just take it easy if you can. Because then there's going to be someone else who's going to take your mantle. There's going to be a kid in class that you're assisting that's going to say, you're a black belt? Why can't I be a black belt? Because you're not putting the effort that I'm going to be trying to put the effort in to live up to that expectation. So you always got to have that in the back of your mind. When it comes to respect, it's a few things too. Empowerment. When I see different people come into the dojo every day, meeting new people, everyone comes from a different background, different lifestyle, different values, different opinions. Some of you like the Red Sox and the Patriots. I do not like them. But I have to treat you the same way. I can't treat you any differently because you like another team. Unlike some of the Bedford students, or me. But back to the point is that when you're in the same dojo, when you're training, when you're living out there as a black belt, you learn to appreciate everyone. Everyone brings something different to the table. Whether it's the way they talk, or their past, because everyone comes from a different background. We need to acknowledge that by being kind to them. And we can learn from anyone. And when I came to the dojo, I thought I knew what respect was. And when I saw that how they accepted me with all my faults and all my chips, they helped me find the real master man, the real Manny. And that was my long-term goal that is now, is to give back. Because I didn't have a me when I was younger. When I was taking those 2 buses to school and taking them back, I wasn't having the same kind of classes that you guys are experiencing with Mr. Sad, Mr. Brandon, myself, my style. You're not getting, I wasn't not getting that. So that's why when I step on the floor, as Sean Master always said, you're going to teach that class like it's the last class you're going to teach. Because it is. Because every time you come in, it's a different experience. Do I have a moment to say thank yous? I think I said thank yous throughout the whole thing, so. I just say thank you to everyone here, Savage, Brandon, Master, everyone there, Derek, my colleagues, the one I worked with a lot, so the masters, my sister Master Ed, who had to deal with me when I was younger. Master Andy, always seeing you every day coming to the dojo, sir.
Yes, sir.
My parents, as always. Any of the students that took anything from me, or from another instructor. Acknowledge that, tell them thank you, show them that their words mean something, and then eventually you'll be in the position to give those words to somebody else. And lastly, I'd like to thank Master Ron and Master Richard, watching for me from school, and through my humor and my awkwardness or my quirkiness, able to let me spread my wings a little bit to teach, to profess the teachings that you guys have got to me. So I'm saying thank you to everybody. Thank you.
stand up as we try to